Hey everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, you are going to learn how to nail down your ideal client. Be sure to stay till the end because I have a new PDF that you do not want to miss. It's going to help you really action everything that I'm going to go through today in today's video. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the bell and be sure that you're notified every single week when I drop one of these valuable content-rich videos.
Hey, you are watching Amanda Moxley TV, and this is the place for the hottest tips, tools, trainings, and how-tos. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the show.
All right, let's get into it. So let's talk about the cost of not knowing your ideal client. A lot of people, I hear it all the time. They're like, I've done the client avatar work. I know what I'm doing, Amanda. Don't bore me. You're putting the snooze button on figuring out what your ideal client is. But if you do not figure out who your ideal client is to the T, you will never be successful in your business. You won't be rich, you won't be successful, and worse than all that, you won't be making the impact I know that you have in your heart that you want to make. So tip number one is this: your ideal client is a version of you. So your story, your life journey, all these things that you've gone through, your visions, your values, who you are and what you've created is very similar to your ideal client. In fact, you'll probably have people come up to you and say, girl, I want what you've got, or guy, I want what you've got, like you got it going on. The thing is, you don't know what you've got going on because it's as close as your neck vein. And if it's as close as your neck vein, you can't see your neck vein. And so you gotta create an what do I have list, what do I have got list, because what you've got is what people want. Chances are you've done so much personal development, you've done a ton of inner growth, and you've really mastered the craft of what it is you're currently teaching and speaking and giving coaching around, right? You got that dialed. And so, but you don't even know how far you've come, but people see what you see. So the thing is, too, that your ideal client is a version of you, and it could not be any easier when you understand that your ideal client is just like you, but you're in third grade and they're in first grade. And like they're looking up to you. You are a version of a hero or a heroine to them, and they see you and they put you up here, and you are claiming yourself as that expert status. And as you claim that, then they rise up to meet you there. So it honestly could not be any easier than this. It cannot be any easier than you being you. Step number two, no pain, no sale. If you are not clear on your ideal client's pain, on the frustrations, on the top 3 daily frustrations they are feeling and agonizing and tossing and turning and struggling with, and moaning and whining about it to their friends or their best or their partners or their family, if you don't know their pain and the struggles they're going through, it's going to be really hard for you to speak to them in their language. So you need to know the top 3 daily frustrations in your niche that they have, the problems that they have, because no pain, no sale. What is the plane is crashing problem that you solve, that you and only you can solve? And you want to solve your ideal client's pain or problem in a way that they actually are using the same exact language. So let me ask you this. If you've ever struggled with weight, have you ever been up, in the tossing and turning in the middle of the night and being like, oh, wow, I just wish I could just love my body? No, you're mad. You're pissed. You're like, why are my pants too tight? Why don't I look good in my bathing suit? Why I can't button my pants and I feel bloated all the time and I'm sick of this? Like, what is this really what's happening to me? Like, what happened to me, right? So you want to use real, raw language that your ideal client would use instead of thinking things like you already know down the road, yeah, they need to love their body, or they need to do whatever you think they need to do, but ultimately what they want is what you need to tell them. So here's what I recommend that you do. I recommend that you mine your past for the gold, and you look at your old journals and your own, maybe old email files or own things that you've kept about your struggles in your journey, and read through those and find the exact language that you have personally used. When I created my NGL money drama, 5 weeks to get off the feast or famine roller coaster, that was birthed directly out of my own drama with money. And I was like, I am putting a fork in this thing. I am done with this drama. Like, I am educated. I am smart. WTF is wrong with me when I know I don't need to have this drama. I'm just in all this drama. So I was able to create a really successful branding and a course and all these things around my own personal struggles. And that is why your ideal client is a version of you, because what is universal is personal. So what are you not sharing, or what haven't you not shared that is vulnerable and real and really from your own heart and your own voice and your own struggle? The more you share about that, the more real you are, the more marketable you are. So I really want you to mine your past for the gold and look at what were those key struggles that you were facing. The next thing that you have to do, you have to create a client image in your mind. You need to create a profile or characteristics and just this image, this conglomerate of images of your ideal client. So you want to know, like, what are their favorite foods? And I know you're like, I've done this before, but when I work with people, I have them go so deep. Like, I want to know, what is their mother's money story? What is their father's money story? What is their money story? What is their relationship with God? What kind of birth their mother? What kind of birth did they give? Like, I've given, I did 2 home water births. It's like a lot of my ideal clients have done home water births, for example. Other crazy things I've done is I've actually skied naked. Like, I've traveled to 5 continents. I have studied all these crazy things because this is my passion. And this is what a lot of my ideal clients have done too. So you want to create this ideal client profile in your head. And then when you're speaking to your ideal client, you want to speak directly to the heart and the mind and the words, and use your life and your life experiences to help you craft and cultivate your ideal client profile. So then you want to name this ideal client a name. So you want to name this ideal client a name, and that when you sit down or when you do a video or when you're speaking on stage, you are focusing on that conglomerate of that ideal client. So your ideal client could be a conglomerate of different clients you've worked with, or friends that you know, or people that you really look up to, or people or how you used to be. It could be like old you, or it could be, and you bring together this aspect and this aspect and this aspect. You want to know with your ideal client, like, what is her money story, especially because obviously you're going to be charging for what you're going to be selling, right, and creating. So you want to know, do they pay in cash? What do they pay in cash? Are they afraid of using credit? Do they pay in credit? Do they pay with cash? Do they have an inheritance? What is their money story? The more you can understand this ideal client and understand that what their money story is, it's going to be so much easier for you. When I really figured out, my ideal client is like me, that she will pay with Amex. She's not afraid to invest in herself, to bet on her own horse, to go to that next level. And she's willing to, she sees investing in herself is an investment in herself. It's not debt. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's actually an investment. And that's exactly what I've done. I've used debt as a tool. I don't even call it debt. I call it divine energy blessing the dream. But I've used money as a tool on 0% credit cards. And so when I got that really helped me, like, oh, well, my ideal client is willing to invest in herself as well. So hopefully that's a helpful tip. The other key thing here is that you actually want to, if you're working with a coach or a mentor, or you're in some organization of some sort, you actually want to be your ideal client. You want to show up like them. If you want your ideal client to pay in full and be on time and actually show up and be coached and do the work, raise her hand, ask questions, be engaged in it, refer people, whatever, you need to be that person yourself. So it's hard for you to attract what you are not. So you need to up your own game 100% so that you can attract, because we attract who we are. My intention for today's video is to really break down some key components for you so that you can actually nail down your ideal client. I hope you understand the cost of not knowing your ideal client. If you don't know your ideal client, you will stay broke and confused, and your message won't land for years to come. So the more you can really nail this down, and I want you to download my PDF below to help articulate and create and draw out your ideal client, the easier this whole exercise will be. So you want to really speak to your ideal client, to their heart, their mind, the soul. You want to mine your path for the gold, because your ideal client is a version of you. They have the same values and vision and hopes and desires and ethics. And so it's really, it honestly cannot be any easier than you just really getting in that sweet spot and really allowing yourself to believe and receive and serve these ideal clients. If you're way in your head and think, oh, I'm not good enough for that ideal client, or who would want me, that's a bunch of BS. So we'll address that in another video. I want you to give you permission this week, and I want to hear from you in the comments right now. I want to know, what is your ideal client's name? So you're creating that ideal client profile. What is her name, and why is now your time to go out there and serve her? So post your comments in below. Check me out over on Facebook at the Moxley Method Speaker Society. It's our Facebook group. It's really fun, and I look forward to connecting with you there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you here next week. Bye.
Do you want to grow a successful business as a speaker? All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training training, and I'm going to share with you my entire Moxley method, my mindset, the strategy, the structure, and the system behind my consistent multiple six-figure business. All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training and sign up today.